The 1,400-year secret hidden inside Senso-ji. What if Tokyo's oldest temple began with something tiny? That is the legend behind Senso-ji. Temple tradition says the story began in 628. Two fishermen were casting a net in the Sumida River. Instead of fish, they found a small statue. It was a statue of Kannon. Kannon is the Buddhist figure of compassion. The fishermen did not fully understand it, but they knew it was important. A local man understood its meaning. He honored it, he enshrined it, and that became the beginning of Senso-ji. That opening already feels surprising. Because most people see modern Asakusa first. They see the giant lantern at Kaminarimon. They see crowds. They see souvenir shops. They see street food. They see tourists everywhere. It feels loud. It feels busy. It feels modern. But beneath all of that is a place with about 1,400 years of history. That is what makes Senso-ji feel different. It is not just old. It feels like time never really left. And that is only the beginning. Senso-ji survived because the city around it kept changing. As Edo grew, Asakusa changed with it. During the Edo period, this area became a major entertainment district. People did not come only to pray. They came to eat. They came to shop. They came to watch performances. They came to enjoy the city. That is one of the most interesting truths about Senso-ji. It was never cut off from daily life. It stood inside prayer, business, pleasure, and crowds all at once. That is why Asakusa still feels alive now. The temple is sacred, but the streets around it have always been social. That mix is not new. It is part of the place's history. Even Nakamise reflects that connection. It links worship and everyday life. When people buy snacks or souvenirs there now, they are stepping into an old pattern. That pattern reaches back to the Edo period. This is where Senso-ji becomes more than Tokyo's oldest temple. It becomes a place where opposites live together. Prayer and business, silence and noise, past and present, a temple and an entertainment district. That contrast is why people remember it. You are not looking at a ruin. You are looking at a place that kept living. And then came war. If you stand in Asakusa today, it is easy to think it always looked like this. But it did not. Much of the temple complex was destroyed during World War II. The buildings people see today were rebuilt after the war. That matters. Because Senso-ji is not powerful only because it is ancient. It is powerful because it came back. That changes how you see the place. Visitors see bright red buildings, famous gates, and lively crowds. But the deeper story is about survival. This was not a place left untouched for 1,400 years. It was damaged, and it returned. That gives the temple a different kind of weight. Not just age, endurance, not just tradition, resilience, not just beauty, presence. Maybe that is the real secret of Senso-ji. It has been there through different Japans. It was there when this area formed around a sacred legend. It was there when Edo became a great city. It was there when Asakusa became famous for entertainment. It was there before war. It was there after war. And it is still there now. It stands among trains, cameras, crowds, and modern Tokyo. That continuity is hard to explain until you stand there yourself. That is why Kaminarimon matters. That is why Nakamise matters. That is why the walk to the main hall feels bigger than a normal tourist stop. You are not just entering a famous site. You are entering layers of Tokyo's memory. Every step feels current, and every step feels old. Few places make that contrast feel so natural. At Senso-ji, the past is not hidden behind glass. It is still part of the street. It is still part of the crowd. It is still part of the city. That is what makes this place unforgettable. Tokyo changes fast. Buildings come and go. Neighborhoods are rebuilt. Trends disappear. But Senso-ji remains. Not because nothing touched it, but because people kept rebuilding it. People kept loving it. People kept coming back. That may be the most moving part of the story. A tiny statue in a fishing net became one of Tokyo's strongest symbols. A temple born from legend became part of daily life. A place surrounded by entertainment never lost its sacred center. A place burned by war still returned. And after nearly 1,400 years, people still pass through the gate. They still walk toward the hall. That is why Senso-ji feels bigger than a temple. It feels like proof that past and present can live together. It feels like proof that memory can survive in a modern city. It feels like proof that some places do not disappear. That is the 1,400-year secret hidden inside Senso-ji. It has never been only a temple. It has always been a living part of Tokyo. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more Japan facts every day. 555.